Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me again today. Well, today we're going to try to turn the page, man, and start talking about some West Virginia. I'm still in counseling right now. Me and Corso, for that damn matter. So, you already know what time it is. Grab your drink, kick back, relax, and let's get it. All right, let's talk some West Virginia and go ahead and turn the page. Corso, turn the page, baby. We got to start with Neal Brown. Neal Brown has done a pretty good job of saving his ass because we all know that he should have been on his way out, man. He still might get the axe, but he done did a hell of a job trying to hold him off, though, man, because had a lot of people calling for him. When you get down to the team, you got to start with Garrett Green. Garrett Green, man, is a mobile quarterback. I mean, we seen him last year. He was a big reason why they beat us last year up there in Morgantown for the first time, by the way, since they joined the conference. And like I said at the beginning of the season, man, we owe you an ass whooping for that one, baby. Garrett Green done threw for 1,500 yards, 10 touchdowns, done rushed for, I believe, 400 yards and 8 touchdowns. He's a good quarterback, man. I mean, I was hoping that we would have won that game, especially against OSU, for the simple fact of, you had conference championship ramifications, you had playoff ramifications, and bragging rights and all that other stuff, and because it's a fucking birthright, damn it. But anyway, now we back to facing mobile quarterbacks, and hell, we even gave a rushing touchdown to Alan Bowman, and we know he ain't no rushing quarterback. So, we back to playing the Kansases and the UCF type quarterbacks this week. So we got to be disciplined and always be ready for this dude to run, man. So, but he also got a couple of weapons in the backfield, running backs. You got C.J. Donaldson. C.J. Donaldson, I think he's got about 600 yards rushing and 9 touchdowns. And then you got a true freshman in there, man, in Jaheim White. Jaheim White, just had his second 100-yard game of the season. He's got about 400 yards rushing on 50 carries for about a 8.3 yard carry, 8.3 yards per carry. Now, at the wide receiver position, man, you got Devin Carter. Devin Carter's got about 400 yards and only 1 touchdown, though. They spread the ball out. They don't really have, like, what you would consider a go-to wide receiver. They also got Hudson Clement. He leads the team with 4 touchdowns. After that, man, I mean, that's pretty much what you're looking at when you talking offense for West Virginia. Now, if you go over to the defensive side of the ball, you got cornerback Benny Bishop Jr., 4 interceptions. He leads the team. Then you got the linebacker Lee, Kabogba? Something like that, man. It's crazy. He leads the teams with 66 tackles on the year. And then you got the defensive lineman, Tomiwa, Durajanye or some shit like that. Man, come on, man, with these names, man. Just call his ass TD. Whatever, man. But anyway, he leads them with 3 sacks. They got 18 sacks on the season. Put it in perspective, OU got 17 sacks on the season. So, and I don't know if they face as much max protect as we do. But, you know, I mean, it is what it is, man. So, I mean, we'll see how that all shakes out. I mean, ultimately, they're a team that we should beat at home. Like I said, we've only been unsuccessful beating them one time since they joined this league. I remember before they joined this league, when we played them in the bowl game, and they absolutely crushed us with Bill Stewart, I think, was the interim head coach at the time, filling in for Rich Rod. But yeah, man, so I don't know. We'll see, man. I mean, right now, the way it's looking for us, man, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm trying to get off of this whole talk shit about Jeffrey thing, you know. But damn, man. I mean, we just have to see how he calls the game, man. I mean, it's the simplest fucking that. So, as far as OU, let's talk about some injury situations. Tyree Walker practiced yesterday. So, Danny even practiced yesterday. I don't know. Both of those guys are still probably going to be day-to-day. Gentry, they said he was going to practice today. I mean, they dislocated his shoulder, you know, last week. I mean, I don't know, man. Gentry can't seem to make it through a game without getting some type of injury or something. So, shit, I don't know, man. Offensively, we'll see what Jeffrey comes up with. It's good, though, that we've seen for the second week in a row, we've had some success running the ball. I mean, if we can get away from bringing in players that, frankly, shouldn't be in the game right now, if we could just find some kind of way to stay disciplined, him and DeMarco sit their asses down and come to some kind of agreement to where we only see Tyree and Sawchuk, we'll be in good shape, because those are the only 2 running backs that's doing any fucking thing, okay? I digress. But other than that, man, Dylan needs to make sure he gets that ball out a little earlier, since he can't seem to get the ball down in front of wide receivers when they beat their defenders. I mean, you know, Farouk had 2 plays where he got behind the cornerback on the right side, 1 on the left side. Like I said, stronger throw down the field, a little bit out front. Those are touchdowns, man. Or at the very least, he's dragging them down from behind and forcing them to throw the damn flag. But then again, it's okay to tackle somebody if they're getting ready to catch the ball, apparently. But I'm trying not to be salty, man. But every time I rewatch that fucking game, man, I just get heated all over again at how we got digged down, man. The fuckery is real out here. But let's go to what I want to see defensively. The defensive line, I don't really care what concoction they come up with. Those boys, they need to just get back to penetrating. You know, in the OSU game, man, they showed out, man. I know at least 2 stops on 4th down where the defensive line just finally showed up and penetrated that weak ass offensive line that OSU got. But so we need those boys to play like that and more consistently throughout the game. So I don't really care what they come up with, who it is, okay? Linebackers, if Danny can go and not hurt the team, I want to see Danny and Kip Lewis. That's it. You can, when they get tired and it's time to sub them out, you can bring in Kanik and Kobe. But hell, they play the same position pretty much. So I don't know how that's going to work. Kip done basically showed, man, Danny can slide over to middle. Kip can keep his position. And I think those are our best 2 linebackers, hands down. It's not even up for fucking debate. Yeah, cornerback, we should just go with Woody and Gentry. Hopefully, if Gentry can go, man. I mean, My man's pretty broke up. But safeties, Billy, and then I'm sorry, Key. I mean, he done had plenty of time, plenty of opportunities, man, to seal that. Let RSJ be the man. He done proved that he can get it done in that position, okay? All right, Cheetah. Let's go with McCullough. And I guess we got to keep rolling with Dolby, you know, because even though Dolby looked a little lost last Saturday, dude played with heart and effort, man. He did do that. Now he was out there messing up bad, but he gave good effort, man. I mean, ultimately, I want to see more of the youngsters. You know, Vickers, you know, Wagner. Those guys need to get on the field, get that experience. Because like I said, it's almost time for us to turn the page also and start focusing on this first year in the SEC. If we somehow manage to lose this damn game, first of all hell's going to break loose. Second of all, I mean, I don't want to hear any more of this bullshit about, hey, you know, let that guy sit and learn shit. You need to get Jackson in the game. You need to get anybody that holds a senior position. Your time needs to be cut down because, I mean, if you're not going to be here next year, I don't see the point because at that point, we'll mathematically be eliminated from every possible goal that we had in this damn season. So, if that happens, I expect to see Jackson Arnold get a significant piece of the damn game plan moving forward. Won't be no excuse not to, man. I mean, I understand you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that, but I tell you what you also don't want to do is take your ass over there. And even if it wasn't the SEC, even if we were still in the damn Big 12, you don't want him coming out next year, getting his first damn experience right out the gates, and then expect for us to be able to navigate the season. That's going to be an automatic ass whooping because every game is experience for these guys. So, with all that being said, man, keep this sweet and short. You know, Corso, we about to get our ass up out of here. Sipping sooner, and I'm out of this bitch. Peace.